What's up, y'all? It's Foster Huggins with the Underwater Fly Zone. This Friday night at El Dorado in Raymore, Missouri, it is going down. The first ever Underwater Fly Zone Family Christmas. Macy, tell them what's going on.
So we are going to be selling these crew necks at the live show for $30.
Yes, we got the Looney Tunes fam on the front with the KC skyline in the back. Christmas 2023, spreading love to all. We will be taking all the profit from these crew necks and providing Christmas presents for low-income families. I know for me personally, I had a Christmas back in 2017. It was a really rough one. You know, it's the most wonderful time of the year, happiest season of all, but what happens whenever you're not feeling that? You know, what happens whenever you're going through it yourself? When everyone around you is celebrating the most wonderful time of the year, you could feel very alone in that season. So we are trying to take these crew necks, sell all 50 on Friday night. If we can do that, we will have enough profit money to provide Christmas presents for 7 families. So please make sure to come out, bring your money, get yourself a crew neck, and know that every single person that buys one of these crew necks will literally be making an impact in a family.
Yeah.
Literally, I couldn't think of any better way to spread love to all this Christmas 2023. So come through at El Dorado in Raymore, Missouri. And what else is going on?
We are going to also have a girl from our church sing a worship song, which I'm so excited about.
Not just a song. She's going to be singing a couple songs.
And Christmas songs, right?
Yeah, she'll be singing Christmas music, Christian music. It's going to be a great way to open the show. And then yours truly will be making a little speech as well.
Yes,
so.
I'm so excited.
Yes, I can't wait.
And like, even if we could just help one family, like, this is such a good cause. I'm excited just to see what the Underwater Fly Zone family will do.
Yes.
So yeah,
I'm so excited. Show out, fam, Underwater Fly Zone fam. I want to see everybody there.
Yeah.
Pull up, get yourself a crew neck. These are fire too. So it's not like you're just spending money on some crappy giveaway crew neck. No, this is a big, probably my favorite design yet.
Yeah, I really like it. It's super cool.
Bro,
very retro.
Bugs Bunny's repping Underwater Fly Zone.
Literally.
Like, come on.
With like scene hats, like what? And the skyline. I love the Kansas City skyline.
Yes.
And I love that it still has motivation.
Yes, and like I said, the music is gonna be fire. I'm a deliver, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm coming in hot. I got it ready to go.
You don't want to miss. Wait, tell them what time.
It will be at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, El Dorado, Raymore, Missouri. We'll throw a thing up right here.
Right here.
Be there, y'all. Enjoy the episode. Peace out.
Peace on the street, son.
I'm leaving that in. That hate stems from something that happened to them in their past. So we gotta love everybody. My challenge to y'all is to refuse to be enemies. Is that Brad Bowles?
Do I hear Brad Bowles? No way, live there, yo.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Underwater Fly Zone podcast. We are finally back after a very long time. I'm Foster Huggins.
I'm Macy Sion.
Macy Sion. And Macy Sion's back on YouTube, everybody. Make sure to go into the comments, because you already know she's always leaving comments, and go subscribe. Why are you back on YouTube, Macy?
Because I think that I really like it as a hobby, and I've seen how many people you've reached on social media and on your YouTube shorts, and I think that inspired me to do the same. So yeah,
I'm glad you're back. It's cool having you active on there, but
yeah, I try. I mean, it's a lot.
It is, yeah.
But yeah,
as long as you keep doing it for fun, not for if it stresses you out, nah. But anyways, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, it has been a very long time. And speaking of comments, before we get into it, I have a challenge for y'all. And we always say this at the end of episodes, but I want to say it at the beginning today. Drop a comment of your favorite moment of this episode. Please do it. This is much more enjoyable when I can hear from the people watching. So make sure to drop a comment of your favorite moment of this episode. You already know Macy's going to comment, so while you're down in the comments, go subscribe to her channel. But yeah, drop a comment of your favorite moment from this episode. We're finally back. It's been a very long time, and there's a lot of reasons for that.
Yeah.
Mainly technical difficulties is the biggest reason.
Even today, especially, like, oh my gosh, do you even have what you were going to show?
Yeah, okay, so this is just one of many issues, but today we were going to record this way earlier, and the mic stand's messed up, and then I may have got a little mad, and I broke it, y'all.
I broke it. And then he like, bent this like the microphone like the bar handle and he like snapped it in half.
Okay.
I'm like, Foster, calm down.
It was already broke. It was already broke. So
But
I
you got
didn't
mad.
care.
You got so mad. And
I did.
It was
I
funny.
needed to release the anger because
Yeah.
it has been a lot of issues. First of all, Fuzz, our other camera, would only save videos in 720, which is not good. That's not
Yeah.
even HD. Like, I just was over that. So we got a new camera. This is the first ever time we're
Yep.
using it.
Woo!
So yes, the new camera. We don't have a name yet. Drop a comment. Maybe we'll pick your name for it.
Yeah, I wonder. We'll think about it.
Think of
We'll
the
sleep
best
on it.
camera name.
Yeah.
It has a very big lens, a big eye. Maybe that will help.
Oh, what's that green thing on Monsters Inc.?
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Mike
Mike.
Wazowski.
Maybe drop a comment if someone thinks
don't
of something
know.
better. We'll go with that.
I like
but
it though.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, we finally got a new camera, so that was one hurdle we had to hop. We finally got the money for the new camera due to this hoodie drop. By the way, just placed a reorder on the pink hoodies, so make sure to go get yourself a
Yeah,
hoodie.
they already sold out pink.
Yep, they sold out once. Let's sell them out again.
That was a really good merch drop. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm excited for. Should we tell them what tomorrow is? I mean, it'll already be
Before
out.
we'll get into that.
Okay.
Well, I'm dropping this tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about our recap. What everything that's been.
Well, we
happening.
we got the other technical difficulties. What else happened? So the camera,
Mm-hmm.
and then we recorded an episode talking about the camera issues
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of stuff like 2 weeks ago, and then our editing software just
crashed.
didn't work, wouldn't save anything.
Yeah. We had to take
So
our
many.
MacBook to the Apple store,
Yeah.
get it all like everything just refreshed, and they had to reboot everything.
And also on top of all that, the studio, which is on the other side of this wall,
Mm-hmm.
the old studio, is gone. We're not using it anymore. It is now my bedroom. So now we're out here in the little outside area.
But you guys should see what it's like. It's a madhouse
It's a mess.
in there.
It's a warehouse / bedroom. It's like a bed and then just merch everywhere.
Yeah, which is not fun for me. I'm a girl. But we'll fix that,
It's
right?
not fun. Not the most fun for me either. Sometimes I'm laying in bed and I just look around. I'm like, I'm just
There's
around
like
a
pile
tower
of
of
boxes.
yeah, just boxes, hoodies,
Yeah.
and
Well,
into a cool studio.
yeah.
This is soon. We're gonna have a cool background.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And yeah. All right. So there's more hurdles we can talk about, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you guys that this is the last episode we will record. Actually, I'm doing one on Monday. It'll be a guest episode, just more of a for fun one.
Yeah.
It's cool. But this episode, and then I'll do one this week with a guest, and it'll be a surprise. His name is no, it's a surprise.
Well,
Yeah, I always do that. It's a surprise when I say it.
Mm-hmm.
But no. So this week we're doing one, but after this episode, in this guest episode, I'm gonna take a 2-ish week break because we have a big event coming up on Friday, the one at El Dorado selling Christmas crew necks to raise money for lower
That's so
income
exciting.
families. Yeah, that'll be great. We have a lot of events coming up. We've been doing a lot of events, but I'll take a 2-week break, right? No posts on anything. No Instagram, no YouTube, no nothing. And then after that 2 weeks, we're going to drop an episode. And that episode will be the start of a year straight of Underwater Flies on episodes. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we're dropping an episode. And I cannot wait. It's going
Yeah.
to be great.
Yeah.
I just remember when we did the 10 episode seasons, I would get burnt out by episode like 7. So
I can't believe you're doing this, Foster, for a whole year.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot. But if we could build it into the routine,
Yeah, but
Be good.
what about are you gonna have to like do edit shorts and reels like literally
Yeah.
5 days in between, and then the next one, and then edit, and then like that's crazy.
got to get back on the grind though, because we were doing so good being consistent, posting with reels and all that, and we were growing so fast. And then the past like 3 weeks, I've really been focused on these pop-ups and teaching too. I do have a full-time job with that.
Yeah.
But these pop-ups take a lot of our time, so I haven't been focusing as much on making reels. And our followers, it was going like this, and then it went like this, and now it's going like this.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get going back to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so anyways, we got the year straight, every week for a whole year, 52 straight weeks of podcast episodes, at least one. Some weeks we'll have 2, 3, 4,
Oh my gosh.
but at least one episode a week.
that's
for a
cray
year.
cray.
Yes, and that's our commitment.
Mm-hmm.
So be looking out for that. And we're finally back. Got over all the hurdles. And Macy, let's talk
Hopefully.
about what's been yeah, knock on. There's
Knock
always
on
another
wood.
hurdle. All right. Oh, right here.
Or right here, the wall.
Anyways, Maisie, what's happened between the last time we recorded, which was in like October, since then until now? What's been a big thing that happened that you want to talk about?
Well, I want to bring this up that you got to speak at Chillicothe for the high school football team, and they actually won. Wasn't this their like district?
It was their district round 1
Yeah.
game, and shout out to Chillicothe.
Mm-hmm.
It was chilly
It
and
was
chilly.
chilly.
Yeah, it was chilly and chilly that night.
Very cold.
Yes, it was.
It
but
was so much fun.
yes, so Kellen Overstreet, who we had on the podcast before, he is assistant coach for a football team. The head coach asked if I would come out and speak, and if y'all know me, that's my dream. So
Yeah.
of course I said yes. We went out there. Wasn't my best performance. I think I could have did better, in my opinion, but it was a great time. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. We met so many awesome people there too. Shout out to anybody from the Chillicothe football team that's watching this. We did gain a couple new supporters out there, which wasn't the goal. The goal is to go out and impact them. But hey, appreciate y'all for really supporting the brand too. So.
Yeah, and do you want to say that? Well, we'll talk about this later on, but do you want to tell them that you've kind of been starting to do these classes?
Oh, yeah. I have done that. I've started motivational speaking classes to really get more figure out how I can do this full time and do this all the time daily as my career. And they're going pretty good. I mean, it's fun taking classes of something you care about. So
yeah, and that's just crazy. I'm excited to hear more about it.
Yeah.
Because I really don't know much about what that is or behind the scenes of your meetings and all that stuff, and I'm excited to see where it takes you, where it takes us. So yeah.
I know, dude. I really hope it works out. It's more about just how to get booked. That's the biggest thing.
That's true, because then once you have your portfolio, or is that what it's called?
Pretty
portfolio?
much, yeah, something like that.
And just get your name out there. I feel like just a lot of organizations have mental health stuff. They need speakers, so that's pretty cool.
Going out to speak in Springfield, there's a sorority out in Missouri State, and they had one of their girls did unfortunately commit suicide. So we're gonna get to go out there and speak to them. I reached out, and they said they'd love to have me. So
yeah, which will be awesome. Hopefully.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one, but
that one we're gonna probably I think that you should have notes, not write down exactly what you're gonna say, but have bullet point notes to talk about.
Something like that. Yeah,
keep it structured.
That'll be a tough one for sure, but that goes back to what my mindset was for 2023, which was put myself in a position to succeed.
In the uncomfortable.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's gonna be a big step out of the out of the comfort zone, but
I know.
The biggest reason people don't succeed is because they never put themselves in a position to succeed. That's one thing I've noticed teaching. It's at the end of class, I always do this thing where the couple kids that behave the best get to do the impossible shot challenge, which is rolling a bowling ball to one pin all the way across the gym, and if they hit it, they get a little trophy. And there's a couple kids that they're kids that you never would have expected to be the ones to hit it, but it's always is that kid. It's always the one that you'd least expect. And I just keep thinking about that. It's people, a lot of times, if you just put them in the situation where success is a possibility, they'll take advantage of it.
Yeah, and they'll thrive.
Exactly, but you'll never succeed if you're never in the situation or never in the space where you could succeed. So.
Yeah, that's true. And remember that thing I sent you on YouTube when it was something about, oh gosh, it was Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah,
and he was saying if you don't fail, you're not even trying. And he's we all have the skills to succeed, but
who has the guts to fail?
Yeah, who has the guts to fail?
Yeah, that's good stuff. That the first 3 episodes of the year straight of episodes, they'll be split into little series or seasons, I guess.
Segments.
Yeah, the first 3, episode 1, 2, and 3, will all be motivational based episodes. So we'll get into some of that.
Yeah,
that'll be
I'm
cool.
Excited.
What's something else that's happened though?
I will say, so I've been doing a lot of wedding prep, wedding planning. I got my wedding dress, and I want to kind of do a behind the scenes of our wedding day, just vlog it, or have somebody my maid of honor maybe vlog it for me,
or Carson.
Yeah, just to have the behind the scenes, which I'm excited. We're gonna have a photographer and a videographer there, and we're gonna post our wedding video on YouTube. So that's exciting, and we keep saying that we want like less and less people, but somehow we have exceeded capacity,
Yeah.
and I feel like we're gonna probably have
It's just tough. It's tough to.
I love wedding planning though.
Yeah.
It's so stressful, but I want to talk, I want to have a whole episode talking about the wedding planning and how
Yeah,
it's
for
been
sure.
for us.
I want to
where
do
we're at.
a dating series leading up to the wedding, and we could do something like that. in
Or
there.
like the engaged season,
Or,
like
yeah, that
how it's
too.
been, like maybe temptations, or like what
Mhm.
we've learned, how I feel more connected to you now that we're engaged. So I
Yeah.
can't even imagine how it's gonna be when we're married.
Yeah,
So,
I can agree with that.
You agree too?
Well, it's because it's like when you're dating. For me, at least, I don't want to say I like never let my walls down or whatever, but
Yeah.
I just always I never allowed myself to go head over heels, crazy emotional for you, just because
Yeah.
like that could be dangerous, you know.
Yeah. And
But like now that we're engaged, it's like shoot, I just feel myself more and more. It's like the honeymoon phase that you go through right at the beginning. It's
Yeah.
like that is happening right now.
really.
So
And I want to do another episode where we talk about like how love is not it's not even a feeling, it's a choice
yeah.
and an action.
Mhm.
So be aware, you guys gotta be careful about following your emotions, because that will not lead you the right way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good topic too.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, lot coming for y'all.
I know, I can't wait. I
Yeah.
think it'll be fun.
See, we'll have plenty of content.
Yeah.
A year
Me and
straight is
you.
only 52 episodes. Yeah, and it could just
Yeah.
if we ever have a week where we're just like, what are we gonna talk about this week? Turn on the mics,
yeah.
turn on the camera, we'll make something up.
We got a lot of good advice.
Yeah, I
So-
got a lot planned out for that. It's gonna be
And
great.
yeah, just learning from our mistakes.
Mhm.
I feel like we can touch people and help them
Yeah.
not make not the same mistake as we did.
So, anyways, regarding the brand, something that's been going on in this break, it made on the outside look like a break, but let me
Mhm.
tell you, I've never been so drained from the brand, but not in a bad way. Like, I'm very grateful to
Yeah.
be drained. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
just like your battery's running out. Like
Yeah.
you've given your all behind
mean,
the scenes.
I teach PE 5 days a week, elementary PE. That's no easy job. I mean, it's a lot of energy.
That's like the hardest job as a teacher.
Just all your energy is being poured out all day.
They're all going crazy. You have to watch every single one of them.
Mhm.
Like, and it's gonna be chaos no matter what your job is. Like you
Yeah.
gotta expect chaos.
Yeah, and when you show up for work as a teacher, you got to show up not only with yourself, you got to show up with your energy, with your patience, with your heart, with your
Every day.
with your
Like performance.
you're almost acting every day,
Yeah.
like performing for the kids, like I don't know. And you have to be organized. I mean,
Only
you're not just
teachers
showing
know.
up to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. And then so 5 days a week of that, and then Saturday we have had like 4 weekends straight of pop-ups,
Just
selling
do
merch.
so much.
And oh my gosh, it is so fun. It just,
Yeah.
it's like, it's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, a lot of these other people that are there, they're like all drained and stuff. I'm energized. I'm like, let's go again. I'm down. I signed up for all these pop-ups. We have one tomorrow.
You have an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, we have the event on Friday night. Saturday we have a pop-up. Like,
There's so much.
Yeah.
December's gonna be crazy.
lot of
Every
stuff been
weekend
going
we
on.
have something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which I love.
did you know Source Collections will be at the one December 9th? We'll get to do it with Zane.
So
and-
yeah.
So, anyways, I just want to give a big shout out to my boy Zane Weston over at Source Collections. We've been doing events with him up in Maryville, and we'll finally be getting one in Kansas City together. He sold me this. Hope my cousin Kenny's not watching because this is gonna be his Christmas present.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I bought this, thrifted
You're
it from my
wearing
boy
it?
Zane. Yeah, and well, I was like, it's thrifted, so it's like someone else has worn it for years. So I bought it,
That's
and I've been
true.
wearing it a lot. And then I was just like, you know what? My cousin saw me the other day. He works for UPS, and he was like, bro, I need that. And I said, you ain't getting this, but he is getting this.
So you are gonna give it to him? That's
yeah,
so
it's so
funny.
cool though. It's UPS, it's racing.
And you
like
love it.
I do love it, but hey,
He works for UPS.
yeah,
He's awesome. He's literally like that guy at UPS.
yeah, and- yeah, for sure. Well, and then my uncle Scott too.
Yeah.
But my cousin Kenny's given me so much throughout the years, so this is just a little.
Really?
But anyways, shout out to Source Collections, everybody. Go tap in with them.
Yes.
Love my boy Zane. We love doing pop-ups with them, and
Yeah, we do.
yeah.
They bring great energy
Mm-hmm.
every time. So,
So fun.
it's exciting.
What's some what's some stuff you've taken away or gotten out of doing these pop-ups?
About doing these pop-ups.
Like, and if you
Yeah.
don't know what a pop-up is, because I didn't know before I started doing them, basically someone hosts an event, has 50 vendor tables. We buy one of the tables for like $30 or $60 or whatever, and we sell merch at the table for 5 hours. And
You just leave after.
yeah, and there's a bunch of people. You get to meet so many cool people. Shout out to Fed Up. We met. I got my hat
I
over
wonder where
there.
your beanie is.
Yeah, it's right. I see it right there.
That's funny. Do you want me
Yeah,
to
it's
get
just
it or
so.
not?
Nah, shout
Okay.
out Fed Up though. But we just so many cool people there.
Yeah.
But and you get to meet so many people. What's something you've taken away
That's
from it?
exactly what I was gonna say. Just like the people that we get to meet. And
Mm-hmm.
Foster and I talk about this all the time. It's like, it's not about like, oh, did we make this much money, or we got to keep selling. It's like, no, I want to talk to people about our story or your story and how their story, how they came here and what they're like, how was your day and all that stuff. And I just like just hearing all these interesting stories about these strangers that now become like almost family to the Underwater Fly Zone social media account. And I just think it's so awesome. There's so many opportunities, and just it really opens your mind to like different perspectives and how everybody is so different,
Yeah.
but we all come together, I feel like, in just like the way that we're all, you know, little small businesses and just people wanting to buy from each other, and we're all just human. And I think that like especially like at different pop-up events, you see like the stereotypes, like, oh, we're in Maryville, it's gonna be maybe a little more like
Country.
We're
Grandma.
we're in Kansas City, it's gonna be, and we were at the shoe sneaker one, it's gonna be more like
Hype
guys
beast.
like yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not kidding you, there was like every pop-up event that we've been at, everyone was super nice, and just the vibes were just amazing, and it really broke stereotypes like away, and I loved it.
Our brand is so great for pop-ups
Yeah.
too, because well, first of all, we just have the back of our shirt setting out says "Your life is worth living." It has the paragraph, so people just come up, start reading the shirt. They're already very interested.
yeah.
Like anyone's gonna connect with that, and then Macy will tell them the meaning of the brand, or I'll tell them the
try.
meaning of the
Yeah.
brand, and Macy will be giving out stickers. Like it's
Yeah,
so fun,
I'm
dude.
always like, hey, you want free stickers?
Yes, and if you tell somebody the meaning of the Underwater Fly Zone, like they're gonna I mean, everyone could relate to that. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
everyone. It's about mental health, and some way or another, we all have dealt or struggled with, you know, what the enemy's lies are.
Yeah.
And we've all dealt with like loss in forms of whatever way. So I feel like everyone can connect on that on a deeper level.
Yep.
And I think that's why we bring in the people that are loving and caring and really want to do more for the world. But yeah, so it's funny because whenever we see people like walking by, they're reading it and then like they just stop and then keep reading. They're like, wait, what's this? And then
Yeah,
that's when they bring
literally.
this conversation.
That's so great.
Yeah, so I love it.
And I repeat myself like 25
Oh
times,
my-
or not
no,
even
so many
more
times.
than 25 times.
Yeah, we
Love
all
it,
the
though.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. It's awesome.
I want to repeat myself right now too. Just tell them the meaning, because like
Yeah.
I know some of our viewers are new.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the UWFZ, Underwater Fly Zone? What does that stand for? It stands for Underwater Fly Zone, which means when you look at the surface level of the lake or a pond or just a body of water, you see the surface, but you don't see everything underneath. And that's how we are as people. If you look at me, you look at Macy, you can see the smile, you can see the good vibes, feel the good vibes, but you don't always know what's going on beneath the surface.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important to spread love, because everybody's going through their own battle, and
Yeah.
we can't always see that. Honestly, you can rarely ever see that. So
Yeah.
I think that's why our brand is so easy to connect with, because everybody's going through their own thing. Like,
Yeah.
and the severities, yeah, someone may be going through. When I was once going through the loss of my best friend to suicide, that was deep. Nowadays, the things I'm going through are nothing compared to that, but everyone's still going through their own battles,
Yeah.
and it's just so relatable.
It's
Like,
so relatable. Yeah. And I really want to like do another episode talking about mental health, and also just not even like mental health, but just talking about like how we can shift our mindset.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about where you set your mind. In the Bible, it says where you set your thoughts, where you set your mind, that's where your actions, that's where your life, everything will follow. So I think that would be a cool episode too.
yeah. And first 3 episodes are motivation, next 10 are mental health. So
Wait, really?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
a good
then
one.
and then we'll do like a couple fun ones, and then relationship advice.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
I got this planned out in my head already. Coming in hot. It's funny. When I looked at the camera, there's like this gap between us.
I know. What should we put here, guys?
Yeah, I don't know.
A Frenchie? We should.
Oh, man.
That would be awesome. Woo!
A child?
You're so dumb. Yeah, maybe we could talk actually about when we get married, like, or like our thoughts on birth control, how it's been, newlyweds. I do want to.
Oh, we got a ton of stuff we could talk about.
No, I want to talk about like the uncomfortable stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
We'll get into everything, y'all. But something I've taken away, what I really want you to take away from everything we're doing. This is the biggest message I want to share to the girls when we go talk to them in January, that sorority I was talking about. There is purpose in your pain. Whatever pain you're going through, you have to realize there is purpose in that. Like, I never thought whenever I got told that my best friend committed suicide that years down the road I would be impacting so many people through this brand, through this podcast. Never would have guessed that in a million years, because in the time, all you feel is the pain. But if you could view your pain with vision, you'll understand that there is so much power and so much purpose in what you're going through. And I just want everybody that is going through something to realize that, like, literally there's a reason you're going through that. The devil may have won the battle, but God will win the war. God already has won the war. So there's going to be, he's going to use you. He's going to use your situation for his glory. So do not get discouraged. Do not quit. I know when the storm comes in and destroys your life, it feels like there's no hope. You're shattered, you're broken. But let me tell you, the rebuild is so much better than anything you've ever experienced. So please stick around for the rebuild.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I've taken away from these pop-ups. Like, I'll be sitting at the pop-ups and I'm like, this all would not be happening if my best friend didn't do that. If my best friend didn't commit suicide, we would not be here right now making a podcast, impacting people, going to these pop-ups, selling merch, making a profit and making an impact. You know, we're making money, getting cool stuff, doing cool things, and making it such a great impact, taking that money, using it to buy Christmas presents for lower income families. Like, this stuff is not possible. I never would have even done this if it wasn't for the pain that I went through.
Yeah.
So just know that, dude. There's purpose in your pain. Your life is always worth living. I don't care how bad things get. Your life is worth living. And yeah, that's what I've been taking away. I literally, I sit there at those pop-ups and I'm like, wow, we have taken this pile of crap and turned it into an empire.
Yeah,
you know?
no, literally.
A little empire that is growing.
Yeah.
Not for real. Lately though, we've
Well, hopefully. I think we'll do
We'll go back up soon.
Yeah. But, yeah, and in the Bible it says, like, God can and God will use your pain, your sorrow, the hurt, the emptiness that you go through for something beautiful and something that is worthy and filled with life. And it's just like a matter of, are we going to let him use us? Are we going to let us be a vessel in people's lives that, like, go into the darkness and share our stories? Even if, like, I didn't go through anything like that you did, but we all have a story. Things, though, yeah, we all have a story to bring to people. And I just want to be a light to the darkness. And
I also want to say this. When a storm comes in and destroys your life and everything feels broken, you're going to have to hire a builder. You're going to have to hire a builder. And who are you going to hire? Are you going to hire marijuana? Are you going to hire alcohol? Are you going to hire some chick or some dude? Are you going to try to rebuild it and take it all on yourself? Guess who the best carpenter is? Who is it?
Jesus.
Yes, that's who you need to choose. Choose him to rebuild you, because I chose him after a while of trying to do it myself.
Yeah.
And man, I'm so glad I did. Yeah, he rebuilt it all right, and I feel like he's still building, you know?
Yeah, God's always working in our lives if we just have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day. What I just said.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it just came back to me.
Yeah, the way that you worded that, I really liked that.
Man, thank you. All right, we're like 30 minutes into this, but I think the first part was just us messing around, so maybe like 28 minutes into it.
What did you want to bring up? Anything else?
We have some big things coming, y'all. So this Friday night, we've talked about it a couple times on this episode, but I just want to explain to y'all what it is. And while I explain, can you go get one of the crew necks?
Yes.
She had to think about it. Thanks, Macy. So this Friday night, I wish I didn't make her do that because now I have to just awkwardly sit here. Got it? This Friday night at El Dorado in Raymore, Missouri, 7 o'clock, we are hosting our first ever Underwater Fly Zone Christmas event. I will be there giving a motivational speech. My good friend that I've never met before in person, just heard her sing a lot at church.
Your good friend.
And what's her name?
Mariana.
I say Mariana.
I think
she
it's
says Mariana.
Because remember Riley, she said that they're good friends, and she said it's Mariana.
Mariana?
Yeah.
So Mariana, amazing singer at our church. Like I said, good friend, not for real. We never met her in person, but she agreed to come out and sing at this event, and I'm so excited. She's going to be singing some great Christmas music, great Christian music. We'll be selling these here crew necks. Got the Looney Tunes characters, Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny, Taz, Underwater Fly Zone. Got Kansas City in the background. That's the Kansas City skyline. Christmas 2023, spreading love to all. What does that mean, spreading love to all? To us, it means making an impact on those that are struggling during this time. So there was a year in my life, 2017, that was really tough. It was tough hearing it's the most wonderful time of the year. And then it's the happiest season of all. Hearing all that and then just not relating at all. Sitting there depressed on Christmas. You felt very alone when everyone around you was enjoying the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah. But there's a lot of people out there that are experiencing that. And the biggest thing that I could pinpoint as to why someone would be experiencing that is being a parent and not being able to provide Christmas presents for your kids. So what we're doing is we're selling these crew necks for $30, trying to sell out on Friday night. We got 50 of them. If we sell all 50, we will have enough money to buy Christmas presents for 5 families. We're going to get these families through our church. They're not even going to see us. We're not even going to get contact. I'm not trying to be that guy that
Yeah, this is I'm the big guy.
Yeah, look at me. Yeah, no, it's nothing about me. All it is God put this vision in my mind to do this.
I love that.
So I'm trying to execute. And so this is what we're doing.
And it's awesome. I really like it.
Yeah, I love this design. It's probably our hardest design too.
It's awesome. And it literally says UWFZ right here.
Yeah, peep that. Y'all see that? You're wearing our merch.
Yeah, and I love the Kansas City skyline. It's just so festive. This is awesome. And I like that it still says something motivational.
Spreading love to all. And if people ask okay, spreading love to all, just be buying this crew neck provided a Christmas present for a kid that may not have gotten one.
Yeah.
Without me buying it. Literally, you buying this will literally impact families.
Yeah.
So.
It will it's just thinking about when we were kids, we're so blessed and had the privilege to our families made sure that we got everything we wanted, even if we didn't need it. And I think that there's so many kids that just really is eye-opening seeing that there's so many families out there, so many kids out there that don't even really celebrate Christmas and maybe doesn't even know what gifts are in the quantity that we had them for. And I just think that it will bring so much joy, and this will be something that we will remember forever, and so will those kids.
Literally.
So that's just a life changed. So yeah, I really like it.
I mean, even if we don't sell out,
even if we can just help one family.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's
I hope that the family, the Underwater Fly Zone family, sorry.
You just burnt it. It should have gone like that. Okay, just go.
I hope that the Underwater Fly Zone family shows out because.
Which you will.
Yeah, I know
Hopefully.
y'all will. We gotta sell all of them so we can make this happen.
Yo.
I believe it.
I believe.
So then
Sometimes I forget I'm on podcasts.
Literally, we're just having fun.
Because I'm just very sleep deprived.
It's that too. But one more thing I want to say. Dang it, I'm actually going to have to edit this now.
Why?
Because I messed up a second ago.
Just stop.
Anyways, then so we got this on Friday night at 7 o'clock, El Dorado, Raymore, Missouri. Be there. And then the next day we have a pop-up event from 11 to 5. This is the life we're living right now, and that's after a 5-day work week of teaching. And
then the next week, we're going to be doing that pop-up, and then the next day we're going to be building gingerbread houses with our cousins.
In between that, we have a Christmas party.
Is that not literally the best life? I'm just very grateful.
Yeah.
And Foster and I were actually talking about this in the car. We were like, it is not, life is not about these big things that you do to make you happy. It's not like once I get this, I'll be happy. Once I get this job, once I achieve this goal, then I'll be happy. But it's the little things that make the greatest impact.
And the little things are actually the big things. And the things that you think are the big things, once you get them, you'll realize these are little things compared to the little things that were actually the big things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like little things like tonight, going over to my grandma's house, taking 50 hoodies. We custom sewed on 50 tags to the new pink hoodies with my grandma. Spending that time with my grandma. We go over there once a week to play cards.
Yeah.
Those are the little things. No, that's not a little thing, though. Like, we think it's a little thing because it's not buying a mansion or buying our dream car or blah, blah, blah. Like, all that stuff is not actually fulfilling. But just doing little things like spending time with your family, that's big things.
Yeah, and
you don't think of it as a big thing, but it's a big thing.
Yeah. Foster and we always say, should we live here? Where should we live? Or should we get this apartment? Should we move to our home? And then we stop and say, as long as we're together, then we'll make it the best.
Yeah.
So it's all about the people that you surround yourself with that make life even worth living. Like, I could have all this stuff, all these materialistic things, but be alone, and I would be like the most grinchiest person in the world. Or we could literally like have all that we need, and we can't probably afford all that we want, but as long as like we have each other and like our family, then that's all that really makes us happy. So it's all about your perspective in life.
For sure. All right, well, we're 35 minutes into this for sure. So
You keep saying that.
What?
All right, we're about 30 minutes in. Okay, we're about 35 minutes in.
Well, I know you.
Do you want to wrap it
go
up?
to bed? Yeah.
No, I'm good.
This
now
is
I
fun.
want adrenaline. I love doing podcasts.
Yeah, I'm excited to do this year straight because then we just got to build it into our routine. Oh, one more thing. I'm coaching a basketball team now, and we lost our first game.
That's awesome.
It's my old team, the Bananas. So we have me and my brother played in rec basketball, like non-competitive basketball growing up, and our team would always get yellow jerseys, and we named ourselves the Bananas. And actually, the first time, so me and my brother, let's say I was in 7th grade. Our friend Spencer, who you've seen on the podcast, Spencer Harris, would be in 6th grade. His dad was the coach. So I'm in 7th grade, Spencer's in 6th grade, Carson's in 5th. So the 5th and 6th graders would play together. So Carson and Spencer would be on the same team on the Bananas. I would be on a different team because I was in 7th grade. But then the next year I'd be in 8th grade. Spencer would be in 7th and 8th play together. So I'd be on the Bananas and Carson would be on a different team. Basically, the first year the Bananas were ever formed, Carson was in 4th grade. Spencer was in 5th grade. They had yellow jerseys, named themselves the Bananas. And I wore a banana costume to their game. And it became like a thing.
You did? How old were you?
I was in 6th grade. So at halftime, I would run across the court and shoot a half-court shot. We were the most obnoxious recreational basketball team ever.
That is so
and we
funny.
won championships, too.
I did not know that.
I didn't win championships. I would always be on the team that never would win. But then when Carson and Spencer were together, they would win the championship.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You did great, though, as being a coach. Hugs.
Yeah. Today was fun. We lost our first game back.
Still, me, Eric, Amy, and Carrie, we were all just watching, like, just having the best time smiling. It was awesome.
It was fun. We're going to get them next week. I don't know who we play, but I might have to miss the game because it's pop-up, though. But
yeah. It's okay. We'll make it work out.
We'll see. But, all right, y'all.
That was so fun. I missed this.
Is there any more life updates? Macy's back on YouTube. Go subscribe. Don't forget.
Mimi.
And go comment your favorite moment of this episode. There was a lot of random moments.
Or comment what you want to see in the weekly posts for you.
Yes. Just go comment something.
Yeah, definitely just comment.
It's more fun to do this when we have interaction. So.
No, for sure. I don't know. I feel like we talked about everything. I mean, we're kind of like in the season of life where right now we're just in that waiting process. Like, I'm waiting to graduate to get my job. You're waiting to see like where this brand will take you and this motivational speaking. And so, yeah.
And enjoying my time with my students who found my YouTube channel. So if y'all watching, you better get off of this video right now.
Yeah. Well, or else we can't talk about like marriage stuff. No, we will.
Love you guys if you are watching. That's funny. All right. Well, we could tell our people real quick that we're having in our wedding.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were gonna say that.
You
This will be
wanted
the
to.
last thing though.
Okay. You do
Ladies
it
first.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have my maid of honor, which is my cousin Grace, and then I'm gonna have my two best friends be my bridesmaids, Caitlin and Ellie, which you guys have seen Caitlin in podcast
Many
videos.
times.
Yeah, and then
She'll be back too.
I'm excited for that because she's actually going on a mission trip in May to South Africa, so that's gonna be insane. And then I'm gonna have Foster's two girl cousins, Mallory and Haley. So that's 5 people total by my side, standing by me. What
And
about
then
you?
I'll have myself. My brother Carson will be my best man, obviously. Then my cousin Kenny, who's getting his crew neck, he'll be next up. Then we got my cousin Drew from Iowa. Shout out to Drew. He's one of my biggest sales reps. He sells merch. Like Altoona, Iowa is repping Underwater Fly Zone because my cousin
That's
sells
awesome.
to all of his little friends. It's funny. But so my cousin Drew, and then I got Macy's brother Rob Vox now. He was Rob Vlogs. He was Robert the Creator. Now he's Rob Vox. Shout out Rob Vox. And then Ty, her other brother. So
5 people on each side. And I did want to say, so I think I want to kind of vlog our honeymoon too. We're going to Myrtle Beach.
yeah, and a lot of people say like, don't vlog it, just enjoy the moment, bro. I enjoy the moment so much more when we're
I want to
vlogging.
look back on these memories.
Yeah, literally, and like that never takes away from.
Did we do Chicago?
No, and I wish we would
Yeah,
have.
that was my favorite trip. So I wonder if that's,
But we also didn't vlog other times, and
yeah,
it's fine.
yeah, I agree with you.
We bought the vlog camera right after the Chicago trip.
Yeah,
so.
and I loved Chicago. So I'm so excited for Myrtle Beach. I've never been to the beach. We were going to go to Florida, but Foster's been to Florida many times. So we're just going to go to Myrtle Beach, which I'm so excited because I'm excited.
Oh no.
What?
If you're my students, turn this thing off right now.
No! Foster, you're being dumb. But I'm super excited because we're going to be in a condo, in like an Airbnb condo, and the bed is like in a nook area in the living room, and it like overlooks the ocean, and it is going to be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
gonna be
excited.
great.
It's going to be pretty cool.
And that'll be after the school year too. We'll be on summer break.
Yes, and it's literally the weekend after Memorial Day weekend, right? Yeah. It's going to be so many fun festivities. And I kind of did that on purpose. So I want to do number 1 because, like, number 1. And then I wanted it to be, like, you know, I liked that celebration of, like, the lake season. And then we get to go on our honeymoon. And then it's, like, years past. It'll be, like, celebrating our year anniversary.
Yeah,
So,
true.
yeah.
And that summer will be big. It's going to
Why?
be a big summer. That's
Yeah.
going to be a big summer for the brand and the podcast.
Yeah, it's going to be big summer for everyone, like
Yeah.
all of us.
Yep. All right, y'all. It's been fun.
And it's been real.
It's been real. It's been fun.
It's not been real fun. Wait. High five. Woo!
Hey, if you're listening on Spotify, shout out to you. I'm sorry for lacking lately. I am really bad at keeping up with that. But when the year starts, I'll be good. Don't worry about me. I won't worry about missing out on you.
Yes, girlies.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Love everybody that is tuning in.
Love
tuned
you
in.
guys.
Show up on Friday if you live locally here in Raymore
Yep.
in Kansas City area.
Like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 1K.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Love you guys.
Peace.
Last time you'll see me in the screw neck. Peace out.
Peace.